release the dream again. The city of soul.
Have you ever had a song that even just thinking about it made you mad? Not even in the sense that you really dislike the song. Maybe there's just one part that puts you off, or maybe there's a certain stigma around the song that just eats you up inside when you think about it. Either way, the song just makes you angry in a way that you can't explain. Well, here are some of those songs for me. A lot of these songs I actually quite like. There's just one little thing here or there that makes me a little bit angry at them for some reason or another. Anyways, without further delay, please buckle your seatbelts and get ready for the ride. I genuinely love this song so much. Out of all the songs here, I probably enjoy it the most. That being said, some people hype this song up like it's the best damn song they've ever heard in their entire lives. Which, hey, I'm all for that. NU'EST makes some great music. What bothers me is that everyone acts like NU'EST released this song, dipped for 6.5 years, and came back with Bet Bet like nothing ever even happened. I'm not even mad at people for not listening to NU'EST before Bet Bet or Deja Vu or whenever people actually started to tune in. It's just frustrating whenever people are always first in line to claim Face as the best debuts to ever exist, and then act like the entirety of the Ever Afternoon album doesn't even exist. Or Goodbye Bye, or Sleep Talking, or you get my point. NU'EST had literally always released good music throughout their careers, and I guess it's just annoying to see this song hyped up all the time and never see some of their arguably better songs not get the same attention.
You know that I come first. I'm the winner.
Seriously though, how are you going to ruin one of the most amazing pre-choruses I have ever heard with such a shitty chorus? It's not even the full chorus of the song that I dislike, just that first half right after the pre-chorus. But god, does that just throw the whole song off for me. The pre-chorus just has this really epic feel to it. It sounds like something that would play in a Marvel movie, only for the pre-chorus to hit so hard, so heavy, and so in your face that its only redeeming quality is how freaking catchy it is. And I think that's another reason why I dislike it so much. It's just so darn catchy that I can't even try to ignore it when I listen to the song. That being said, I still do enjoy the song quite a bit. Everglow is one of those groups where I feel like they more or less pick out the best title tracks to show off what these girls are capable of, rather than just picking a good song. I mean, if they were really just after good music, Don't Ask, Don't Tell would have been the title to begin with. But they're really not. And First is a damn good song to show off on. I'm still a little bit angry that they ruined what would be an S-tier K-pop song with one half of a bad chorus, but I do still at least think I understand why they chose to do so. Do you ever have a song that you like in theory, but when you actually play it, you're just kind of like, it's alright, I guess? Because that is the song for me. There are certain parts that get stuck in my head all the time, to the point I want to go listen to the song, thinking, oh well, maybe I like it now and my brain was just playing tricks on me before. But then I go listen to it and it just doesn't hit in the way I expect it to. I don't really know what I'm wanting the song to do, I just know that it isn't doing those things. It's not even like there's a certain part of the song that I don't particularly like for any reason in particular. I like this song, just not as much as I want to. And that's what makes me so mad, because I want to love this song so much. Or I should say, my brain wants me to. But when I actually sit down and listen to it, it's just not what I'm expecting every single time I do it. And yet I still fall for this trap time and time again. I get a certain part stuck in my head and instantly reach for it like it's some sort of painkiller, only to be extremely disappointed when it doesn't have the desired effects. I'm gonna be honest here. This song hits so hard. It's not their best song, that title still belongs to I'm So Pretty, but it's still pretty damn close. And if I were to just close my eyes and tune out a bit here and there, then it's still super enjoyable. But there's just one single little part that ruins the whole song for me when I'm actually listening to it. It took me a good year and someone actually pointing it out to me to recognize what was going on, but once I heard it, I could never listen to the song in the same way again.
Hot like chili.
Listen, I'm usually pretty understanding whenever it comes to bad lyrics, especially bad English lyrics. But why? Just why? Who okayed this? In any other song, I wouldn't have even been bothered by it. But you just have this very intense and meaningful song just to throw in lyrics about chili? Like, why? I can't even listen to the song anymore without thinking about it, and it genuinely frustrates me so much.
Asurabalbalta.
I'm still not exactly sure why everyone just collectively decided T1419 were the new punching bags of the fourth generation when they debuted, but it happened, and I'm still kinda mad over it all. Is it the best song ever? God no, not even by a long shot. Is it still pretty well put together and pretty satisfying to hear that chorus? Yeah, most definitely. While I will admit most of their music isn't for me, I can't deny the effort that was put into songs like these. I have no idea what Asurabalbalta means to this day, but you can bet yourself I will drop everything that I am doing to scream it at the top of my lungs when I hear it. I guess it just frustrates me how everyone hates on these boys for doing what basically every other group is doing right now. Their music may not be super unique, but all they're really doing is following recent trends, and at the very least, they're having fun while doing it. So who am I to tell them to stop, really?
Back in the game, son. Why should I change?
I actually quite like the song as well. It's the best title track I think they've put out in a long while, and it was also the first comeback in a long while that I was actually looking forward to. After hearing a bit of the song and liking it, I got really excited for this comeback, especially with the expectation that it was going in the sort of battle royale, death game sort of concept. And the teasers really added on to this anticipation for me. It looked really interesting, and I was really excited to see how this music video was going to play out. However, I think my expectations ended up getting a little bit too high, because by the time I finished the actual music video, I was left feeling pretty disappointed. The song was decent, it was pretty much exactly what I was expecting, but I just felt a bit toyed with on this one with the music video. It felt like your friends hyping you up to go watch this movie, saying there's some really great action movie with vampires and werewolves, and when you get to the theater, it ended up just being Twilight. Like, where was all this eerie suspense that was in the teasers? Where was the action that made the wait worth it? All I saw were pretty boys grabbing each other's throats. Like, what am I supposed to do with this? At least throw a punch or two, kick, scream, bite, something? I came for a fight and I got a modeling gig. I feel like this one was mostly my own demise by anticipating way too much, but it still sucked to see such an interesting concept by a group I really want to love be reduced to whatever this is. Anyways, that's all the pent-up rage I have to dispel for now. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you next time, travelers.